crossover. The crossover was playing on the radio. For everybody don't know, this is a live chat. This is Karceno Hood Stories, Volume 97. This is your boy Kevin, and we gonna get right to it. The song Crossover was playing on the radio. Whatever you want, whatever you need, yeah. I can't do it. Kick the crossover. So the crossover was kicking off. So we had a major problem on hand. The major problem was this. And I wanted to make sure I'm clear on this. Like right now, I'm headed right into a hood story. Like I'm gonna be out for the night. My buddy wanted me to meet him at the strip club, and I don't want to go to no strip club. I'm not dressed for a strip club, you know. So I'm like, dog, I don't feel like going to them strip club, dog. But we'll see what happens tonight. You might have a super live hood story tonight, because he the type of guy that'll smack a bouncer. You know, and my hand hurt. I don't really have no time to get into no fights. This is not what I want. But let's get into it. We sit there, right, and we had a situation where our buddy who's dating his girl, and he loves his girl, man. They've been together since high school, and he's always, but every chick he's dated has been the same way. Like, they are nothing wrong with it at all. He just like big women, you know. He like big bone girls, you know. Big bone girls need love too. Nothing wrong with that. But every big bone chick that comes like his way, like, I mean, 200 pounds or better, and he's like 110 pounds. But if his chick is like even close to, like, I don't know why the skinniest dudes want the biggest chicks. I just don't get it. Dude is like Snoop Dogg skinny, and he be like, yo, look at that. She 400 and stacked. I gotta tackle that. You know, I'm like, man, dude, like, his chick is like, I won't be lying, she's about north of 300 pounds plus. And she was like 250 in high school. So after high school, she's like 3-something. Gotta be easy. And she tries to dress like her friends, who are like the thottiest thots you probably want to see on the whole island. They dressed up like movie stars. All her thought like friends. So you see them, you think like, okay, that's what it is. You know, it's just thought season. And they are like super skinny, you know, like regular average people. And she's the only thing in the crew that's 300 pounds. It's like watching one of those movies that come out on the show, and then they be like, bachelor party, and everybody's regular and normal, then you got the one friend that's like extra big. So that's her. Now her thing is, she always sends him off. She be like, we was going down there at the mall, and all these guys was looking at us. Oh my God. And then I'm like looking at him like, what you looking at? And he was, shut up, B. And then he would get all upset. Man, they up there messing with my girl, man. I'm like, dude, you know they wasn't looking at your girl, man. Come on, man. Cut the garbage that you know they were not looking at your girl. She does this damsel in distress thing to get his attention, and she plays this role like over and over again. So he goes up to like what was it, Marshall's. They were up at Marshall's, her and her two girlfriends, and they got into it with the dude and his girl. So she called him up. My man gonna come up here and he gonna kick your ass. Watch. Next thing you know, he come like, come on, dog, we gotta ride. I'm like, we gonna ride for what? Yeah, dog, these dudes got my girl cornered, man. They talking about doing something, man. I need y'all to come. I'm like, man, I'm gonna ride with you because you my boy, but I ain't finna fight for your girl. That's on you. Throwing them out. And they in Marshalls, getting ready to fight up in Marshall. I'm like, this is the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life. And she's, baby, oh, girl, you you ain't got nothing, girl. I'm thick. I ain't fat. I'm like, wow, she believes it. And I'm like, it was like, my goodness. It was a crazy moment in time. So, anyway, the whole argument come in there, then my boy jump in there like he ready to throw hands. He's a $110 soaking wet. And he in there with some doggone baseball gloves on, like that's supposed to give him power. Just because I'm skinny don't mean I don't hit hard. Come on, dude, you want to go? Dude was like, I would knock your teeth down your throat. What is you talking about? You think them baseball gloves make you tough? And I'm like, yeah, he really does. Thinks they give him some mystical powers, I guess. But I'm not finna fight for this girl. Now, she can get in the car and we can get out of here and we gone. But she the one causing all the hold up. As the store clerk said, like, yeah, the big one started all the trouble. Messing with them. Calling them skinny heifers. I'm like, yeah, to her they are skinny. But really, they kind of big and thick. But, yeah, to her they would be skinny. They're like toothpicks to her. She could grab one of them and floss her teeth. So, I'm like, yeah, that's just what it is. Now, I got no problem with big girls. Like, you big, you big. That's just it. But own it. I mean, don't lie to yourself. And keep telling yourself you are a plus size model. I'd be like, what is that? I ain't big, I ain't fat, I'm plus size. I'll be like, what's that? I don't even understand it. Not everybody was born and made to be the same size. We all understand that. And God bless the dudes who want to go, tackle that and knock that down. That takes a lot of bravery. But we sitting here going through this whole ordeal. Our guy's throwing a party, man. And Rod is throwing this big party. And whenever Rod throw a party, that's just it. Rod's a football player, running back, superstar. Nobody worried about anything about Rod. Rod's got a broad that is drop dead gorgeous. Super thick. We talking like Pamela Greer. All of a sudden, his girl's at the party, and we all sitting there. We all cool with Rod. We all know Rod. And next thing you know, he gonna sit there, his girl talking about because they all sitting over there trying to flirt with Rod in front of his girl. And they see Rod. Rod's like, hey, what's up? And then they trying to flirt with Rod and rub on his arms and all this stuff. And Rod wasn't really feeling that. And he was like, oh, okay. Take a picture. His girl looking like who are these skanks? And next thing you know, she's like, she goes upstairs and because she's embarrassed because Rod was like, blew her off and gave her the how you doing? And I'm going back over here with my girl, friends, and he talking. She go upstairs, and we all sitting up there, we talking, me come tell him, I need to talk to you in private. I knew she was getting ready to start something. So I knew she was getting ready to start something the moment she did that. And as soon as she did that, I said, here we go. Here we go. Cue the music. Sure enough, she came in there, and I done thought she was going to find some problem with some chick at the party. Some chick looked at her wrong, and all that to get him all stirred up. And then they normally go home. No, she says Gerard was flirting with her. He's flirting with me. He making eyes with me, and he looking me up and down like he want to give it to me, biting his bottom lip. And I'm like, what is going on with Gerard? I think he done had too much to drink. I know that's your friend, but you need to go talk to Gerard. He making me uncomfortable. So I'm like, okay, reality gotta set in to my boy. You know, he know Rod. He know Rod girl downstairs. This is going to compute into his brain to say, nah, Rod wouldn't do that. He goes in there and throws the beer cup down. Boom! Man, I swear to God, man, Rod done crossed the line. I'm like, are you out your mind? Man, Rod, man, see, he thinking, man, because he a football star and all that all these girls is his, he can do what he want to do. But, man, that's mine. I'm like, he go marching down and get in Gerard's face. Look, dog, we boys and all that, man, but I'm going to tell you one thing, that's mine right there. You know what I'm saying? That's mine, man. She telling me you looking her up and down. He's like, dog, this is my lady right here, man. What you talking about? Man, dog, I know you, Rod, man. You think you can get any hoe you want. But that's mine, Joe. I'm just saying, man, don't disrespect my girl, man. Don't disrespect me. We boys. He's like, dog, you drunk. You must be drunk. I do not want her. She said you was in, man. She lying to you. I don't want that B. Dog, don't disrespect my girl, man. And next thing you know, Rod was like, you know what, man, look, you can go home, man. You drunk. Go home. Man, I ain't going nowhere until you apologize. Man, I ain't apologizing nothing, man. Get out of my house. And I knew right then and there Gerard finna knock him out. I was like, oh, let's get down there because Gerard finna knock him. So we get downstairs. And like, nah, that's all right, Rod. We're going to get him out of here. And before I could even grab a hold of him, he swung on Gerard. He swung on him, hit him in the arm, hit him in the side of his head, did all these punches, and Lord and behold, it was like somebody put a banana in somebody's pants and turned a monkey loose. Because I hadn't seen a beating like that in a very long time. Rod grabbed him, threw him to the ceiling. Boom! He came back down, took a boot, boom! Kicked him halfway across the room. We trying to grab him. He trying to run back over there. And it was like a fly trying to keep flying around somebody's head and they keep getting smacked into the wall. Pop! Bleep! And the fly keep getting up, running back. It was bad. I'm like, dude, every time you get smacked, another knot come on your head. Why don't you just stop? No, man, you disrespected my girl, man. Let me go, man. I swear we boys, dog, but if you don't let me go, I'm gonna swing on you too. I'm like, you gonna swing on me? Yeah, okay. All right, let him go. Let him go. No, go ahead. Go over there and get knocked out. Go ahead, Rod, knock him out. Blast! Woo! You had enough? You had enough? No? Okay. And I looked at her, I'm like, this what you want, right? This what you want your man to be killed? Because Rod will kill him. Rod threw him into the wall, boom, banging him out, boom, body shots. I'm like, he didn't want us to hold him. Y'all heard him, right? Okay, can we take him home now? He can't stand up. Okay, we got him, Rod. That's enough. Rod was like, man, I want to kill you, man. Get him out of my house. I'm like, I got it, Rod. So his girl come in there, and the other girl, his girlfriend, muffed the big girl. Then the big girl come in there, now she gonna fight. And I'm like, I ain't finna wrestle with this big chick. So Rod did like he played football, did a Goldberg spear on her big butt. Boom! Knocked her into the table. Boom! She fell down. I'm like, man, way to go, Rod! She needed that. She fall down. She, you domestic violence me. I'm like, domestic violence? You ain't his woman. You attacking his girl. He protecting his woman. Call the cops. He domestic violence me. Oh my God. I'm like, chick, you outweigh him about 250. I'm like, he every bit of 225, and you got to be every bit of 455 in a bucket of chicken. She taking all the food on her way out. Give me that potato salad. Don't put it on no plate. Give me the bowl. And put some hot sauce on that. Man, they gave her every access to everything she wanted. As long as she ain't sue, as long as she ain't make no commotion, she went home. They bribed her with a plate of food. They gave her a whole, they was like, just take the whole pot. Okay. All right, I can forgive this. Meanwhile, my boy knocked out, looked like he just got out of a fight. Sitting in the back seat of the car, laid back. Man, dog, ride wrong, man. Ride wrong. Y'all should have helped me jump that nigga. I'm like, I ain't got nothing to do with that. That's on you, bruh. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Now you talking about some, where y'all was at? We was right there chilling. We was standing right there holding our drink while you was getting knocked off the wall. Because we tried to warn you and tried to grab you, but it is what it is. So that is Karceno Hood Story, Volume 97. Are they still together today? Absolutely, they still together. The same nonsense still happening. Well, it happened in the hood, so that's unnecessary drama. And mostly you find unnecessary drama in the hood. And of course, at the end of the story, I get blamed because I ain't help out. I tried to help by taking you out of the picture. I'm not finna fight nobody for your girl. That's just, especially when I know she started it. Oh, this is the one I won, remember? The bet. The Curry jersey. I was supposed to get a Draymond Green. And remember I told you the reason why they got me this jersey is because they was coming with the new Nike jerseys. And they were cheap. So that's how I was able to get this. This was a lot better. This is a lot better than money. I told them, I said, if Cleveland won, I'll buy you a LeBron James jersey. But if Golden State win, I want a Draymond Green Golden State jersey. So I got the hat to go with it, just to rub it in his face. My knuckle game ain't on point. My knuckles is all messed up. I'm too old to be fighting. You realize that once you hit a bag and you hurt worse than the bag. See, the thing is, my body still got magnum force, but my hands can't take the punishment. Like, I damaged my hands throwing these punches because my body has so much force and I drive so much energy into it, I done messed my right hand up. And I keep doing stupid stuff like going back and punching a bag. You mean that God body stuff? He was like, talk knowledge, son. That'd be killing me. People be talking that God body. Yo, God body, man. You know, you gotta go back to the motherlands. Do this coke, yeah, smoke this weed, but we gotta do right, man. We gotta be righteous. Just be like, huh? You just did coke with angel dust. You got weed rolled up with angel dust, but you talking about let's be righteous. I don't understand you. So, JayZ boycotting the NFL. I don't believe nothing that dude say, man. I don't believe nobody asked him to do no doggone, no halftime at no All-Star. That's probably him just saying, you know, I turned down the invitation to do the halftime at the for the Super Bowl. They'd be like, who asked you? I don't remember nobody asking him. That's probably him. No, nobody asked me. I'm just saying I wouldn't do it if they asked me. I swear, man, these dudes are something else. Something else. Laker gang, all Laker fans are Golden State fans. You know that. Y'all gotta win first. Once y'all get LeBron, then there you go. Hold on. Oh, snap. Shit, I can get me a Reeses cup. Every time I see Reeses, I think of Reeses Stevens. Caramel, M&M. The 4-color pen. Who remember this in school? The 4-color pen. Ain't nothing like that new Karceno. Look, they selling Meek Mills up in here. Look at that. Meek Mill got his stuff getting sold in the store. Look at him. Go ahead, Meek. Yeah, baby, get it, baby. Look at that, Meek Mill blowing up. All right, I see you, Meek. I don't rap, I sing a song. Blow you away with a 33 long. Put you in the back of the trunk. When I pull out a pump the size of King Kong's junk. Alright. Oh yeah. You know it's Karceno, aka Kevin. I'm buying gummy bears and air fresheners from 7-Eleven. It don't stop, I got Leo. He don't know I'm a Sagittarius. We keep going over here because it's glorious. Are you a Leo for real? Or what? Are you a Leo in real life? Your sign? Oh, okay. That'd have been dope. That would have really went with the rhyme scheme. No, I don't need a receipt. Alright, cool. Alright. Uh-oh. Oh no, we out of here. Late night munchies or gummy bears? Now I'm on my way to the strip club. I gotta go meet my homie at the strip club. You know, I hope when I get there he ain't already kicked out. This is a guy, I should have saved it for the hood story, but he peed on a cop. So I'll say the hood story for that, but he peed on a cop. He's the only black guy I know to pee on a cop and is still alive. I'm quite sure you're gonna want to know that hood story for real. He peed on a cop and lived to tell about it. It was kind of R. Kelly-ish, except for the cop wasn't naked. It was not expecting to get peed on. And there was no sexual act in there. But we'll say that for the next hood story. See, I was thinking like maybe I get him to tell it. If I get him to tell that story, he'll be talking about, dude, this guy he will be way off course. None of that happened on that day. He cannot tell you something that happened on a day. The crossover. The crossover was playing on the radio. For everybody don't know, this is a live chat. This is Karceno Hood Stories, Volume 97. This your boy Kevin, and we gonna get right to it. The song Crossover was playing on the radio. Whatever you want, whatever you need, yeah. I can't do it. Kick the crossover. So the crossover was kicking off. So we had a major problem on hand. The major problem was this. And I wanted to make sure I'm clear on this. Like right now, I'm headed right into a hood story. Like I'm gonna be out for the night. My buddy wanted me to meet him at the strip club, and I don't want to go to no strip club. I'm not dressed for a strip club, you know. So I'm like, dog, I don't feel like going to them strip club, dog. But we'll see what happens tonight. You might have a super live hood story tonight, because he the type of guy that'll smack a bouncer, you know. And my hand hurt. I don't really have no time to get into no fights. This is not what I want. But let's get into it. We sit there, right, and we had a situation where our buddy who's dating his girl, and he loves his girl, man. They've been together since high school, and he's always, but every chick he's dated has been the same way. Like, they are nothing wrong with it at all. He just like big women, you know. He like big bone girls, you know. Big bone girls need love too. Nothing wrong with that. But every big bone chick that comes like his way, like, I mean, 200 pounds or better, and he's like 110 pounds. But if his chick is like even close to, like, I don't know why the skinniest dudes want the biggest chicks. I just don't get it. Dude is like Snoop Dogg skinny, and he be like, yo, look at that, she 400 and stack, I gotta tackle that. You know, I'm like, man, dude, like, his chick is like, I won't be lying, she's about north of 300 pounds plus. And she was like 10 years ago. And then bring that story into the same day of the story. I'll be like, that happened 10 years, they 10 years apart. You got that all mashed together in one story? I was there, I was with you that day. Yeah, you was. I mean, yeah, dog, that was 10 years ago. We talking about what happened Friday. That didn't happen Friday? No, that didn't happen Friday. That's him. Things happen so wild with him. He don't remember dates. He don't remember times. And plus, you know, he smoke, drink, and do a lot of other things. You know, I got to meet him at the strip club. So that ain't cool. And I'm basically coming here to police him. But I need to get out of here. So I'm gonna hit y'all up later. Y'all have a good day. Enjoy the hood story.